voted Best Personal Injury Law Firm in the Best of Indiana County contest, Marcus and Maca Law Firm, representing injured people. Brigette Matson got in touch with me a week or so ago and told me that the folks at ARIN Intermediate Unit have gotten together now with the Evergreen After School Club. And, well, because of it, the club is more than just alive. The club is very active and will be participating in a very, very good venture with some of our area school districts. And so we asked them to come in and visit with us today. And Brigette is here along with Maria Ellenberger, the interim director of Evergreen, and Andrea Sheesley from ARIN. Ladies, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
It's good to have you all with us here today. So, Brigette, this is a big announcement, isn't it? This is a big deal.
It really is. It's a real honor and a privilege that we were able to secure the grant funding for this. We actually received all 3 of the grants that we applied for, and that will service 5 districts. It will be Indiana School District, Penns Manor United, Homer City, as well as Leechburg in Armstrong County. So I'm just very excited that we're able to provide this after-school programming for those 5 districts, and looking forward to partnering with Evergreen in order to do that, to serve our students. It's just really a great opportunity to kind of offer some, enrichment and remediation to students, provide them with assistance that's much needed, especially on the backside of this pandemic.
Sure. So where did the grants come from?
The Pennsylvania Department of Education.
Department of Education grants. Wonderful. And it's good that they're grants. that they are providing the money for this, because it means that they see the value of the programs.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Maria, let's talk with you about that. Evergreen has been very active and really innovative here in Indiana County. So for this to happen and for the club to be able to go on and continue to offer services is very, very important for kids, isn't it?
Yes, we've been very excited about this. Evergreen has been partnered up with ARIN for actually the past 16 years. So this isn't a new venture. It's a well-established one, and we're happy to continue. Because when we had to reduce operations after December, we were very heartbroken, and I know our families really were as well.
Yeah. So explain what the programs do and who gets to be involved.
So we accept all students. It is not income-based. Anyone who wants to join us, as long as you belong to the school district and fall within the grade range, will take you. So we have daily activities that we kind of circle through. So we do have an educational component. We run a STEM curriculum, do science, engineering, art activities. We also have physical fitness activities, social recreation. We also do some social emotional learning to build character education, how students deal with their emotions, things of that nature as well.
Yeah, let's bring Andrea Sheesley in here this morning as well. She's from ARIN. Andrea, good morning to you. This is something that I guess it's sort of is in the wheelhouse of what ARIN is all about, isn't it?
Yes, we are.
Come on closer to the microphone.
Yes, we offer grant-funded programs, especially in the school and communities that we work under, where 21st Century falls. Mm-hmm. So we've been working with students and making sure that they receive educational services, and we provide support to all the school districts and work with the community to provide services and support to all of them.
So from ARIN's standpoint, and Brigette, you might weigh in on this as well, how does ARIN facilitate all of this?
Oh, we are the grant holders. We worked in collaboration. Maria and I helped work together to write the grant. And then we will be fiscally responsible in providing services, also helping with the staff that will be facilitating the programs, and then the day-to-day operations when needed.
Was it a competitive grant process?
Yes, it was.
It was?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Well, then that's even better, because it means that you've not only had a good program and for a number of years, but you've proven it, and people see the value of it, Brigette.
Yeah, absolutely. I couldn't be more proud, and really it is, because of these 2 ladies beside me here that we were able to secure that funding. It's the competitive grants. It's never a guarantee, so you really have to, put a lot of thought and hard work into, the program profile and what that's going to look like, and make sure you're covering all the bases that's the expectation of that grant. And I think they did a tremendous job doing that. And really, it's a great service for our students in our communities. I can't say enough about it. So.
Yeah, yeah. Now, when you do put it together, Maria and Andrea, when you put something like this together, a grant proposal, it probably, just in my mind, it probably says to you, well, let's actually look at the program and see how it has been performing and if there are improvements that we can make in it. Would that be the case as you're putting together an application for a grant?
Very much so. There were a lot of components. We had to trace out what even we would do on a day-to-day basis, trace it down to minute details. And I'm sure the state did take into consideration our past performance when they granted these as well.
Mm-hmm. All right. So the school districts, again, Brigette, are
Indiana, Homer City, Leechburg, Penns Manor, and United.
Are there substantial differences from school district to school district in the way that the program operates? Is it, something that I'm sure that you work with the school district to identify how it will work with their students?
For the most part, it's fairly standard between school districts. There might be a few fluctuations here and there, but the different components that I mentioned, physical fitness, STEM curriculum, social emotional learning, those will take place at all of the school districts. Some school districts are going to offer a program for older students in the junior high, even up to high school, whereas other school districts like Indiana, it will solely be the lower levels. So there are slight fluctuations, but for the most part, the program's fairly standard. Of course, we do speak with each school district. If they notice there's a certain need in their district, we are happy to add that into the programming as well.
And the instructors who will be used and those who will be leading the Evergreen programs, where do they come from?
Our staff are all local people. They are paid employees that all have been checked out. Every one of our staff members is required to have a full range of clearances on them, but they're people who are just dedicated to working with children. So if anyone out there is interested in working, we have a definite need for especially part-time employees. It would be after school hours, a few hours every day. So we could definitely use some inquiries in that area.
Mm-hmm. So this is going to be every day after school?
It will run Monday through Thursday. So if you're someone who wants a part-time job, not a huge commitment, and Fridays and weekends off, we might just be the ticket.
There you go. There you go. Well, it sounds like you've put a lot, obviously you have put a lot of thought into it in order to come up with the program as it is laid out. I don't know that that you need to make adjustments as it goes along because you've been doing this for a while, but Evergreen as an organization has existed for some time and done some wonderful work, and I'm sure there are quantifiable results, correct?
Yes, we've always been very data driven. So with the students, we check on their PSSA scores, how they're doing during their school day, because we believe that after school programming in many ways is a reflection of what the students are doing during the day. Mm-hmm. So we want to build skills that will help them even after they're not with us in the program, that they take back with them to their school days. Yeah. So we look at behavior, we look at academic performance, social performance, all of those are important to us.
Yeah, and Andrea, I'm sure that as you think about this, the students have to enjoy this too, because if they've just spent a whole day in school, now you're saying to them, stay a little bit longer, and so you have to make it attractive to them.
Right, and I think they enjoy coming because they're with their peers, they enjoy the physical fitness, they see their teachers, sometimes some of the teachers are still there, they see them in a different light, so they're excited to come because it's not just academics, it's socialization and building self-esteem with them as well. Yeah,
absolutely. All right, so for moms and dads whose kids will be involved in the program, how does that work? That a kid gets signed up for it? Is that parent-driven, or how does?
So each of the participating school districts, they'll be sending home flyers with the students. It'll have information on how to register their students. You can also follow the Evergreen Facebook page for more up-to-date information as we have it. So we're anticipating that we're going to be starting in October. So as soon as the school year starts, we'll have the schools send home information about how to get the kids registered.
Terrific. Terrific. Well, Brigette, this is such a good program, and it's such great news to know that Evergreen will continue to operate. And in these 5 districts especially, this is going to be a real boon to what they do educationally.
Yeah, I mean, it's like I said, it really is a great opportunity for students to, not only have enrichment opportunities, but have some of that, extra assistance if that's what's needed as well. So, and it's for all students. It really looks at the whole child, and that's, what we're all about. So, just very excited to be able to provide this service and opportunity.
Yeah, it's great news. Ladies, I want to thank you all for coming in to talk with us about it. Wish you the best in the school year, and in October when Evergreen starts having those after-school programs, the kids are going to thank you most of all.
Thank you.
It is the voice of Indiana County, WCCS 101.1 FM and AM 1160.